Thank you, ma'am. You know, even though I was very prepared, I forgot about half the things I have to do before stream. I forgot to post it on Twitter, so all I did is post it in my Discord. I haven't posted it anywhere else. Um, I call that skill issue. I always forget to post it anywhere. I'm like, I'll post it in my Discord. I have all my programs open, and I always forget my heart rate. And I always forget to post it in different Discords, although I sort of don't like to post it in different Discords. And I always forget it to post it on social media. We'll do that tomorrow if I don't forget about it again. Also, thank you, ma'am. Oh, there goes my voice. So, we were gonna play Life is Strange today, but as you can see, I really felt like playing more Alan Wake. We got so far last time, and the story is so good. I, I want to play some more. So I did a poll, and I forgot what the poll said. But I had 6 votes for Alan Wake, only 1 for Life is Strange, and apparently 3 for a number that didn't exist. But okay. You little trolls. So we're gonna play more Alan Wake. That's just what I want to do. Last time, we got the screwdriver. We saved. We're at the Coffee World Park. And we're gonna get ambushed. We also got a crossbow. So, what we are gonna do is another quick save. I have my pistol. I have a shotgun, which apparently has more slugs than I have bullets for my pistol, because I keep using my pistol because I would want to conserve ammo as, you know. Hi, Manfrico. I want to conserve all my ammo. And I have 5 crossbow bolts. I haven't actually used it against anyone yet. But we got a screwdriver. Now the question is, do I walk back everywhere where I could have used it? Or do I continue and go back later? Since the game allows me to go back anytime I want. I'm kind of, as you can see, I'm kind of full on items. Especially ammo. So, we're in here. We got a screwdriver. Our next thing that we gotta do is open our safe here.
Locked. Okay.
Why did you change the damn password to the
Bilmo
safe
use for
again?
code?
I thought it was lookout fixer supplier. Who hurt you? Why are you so paranoid, Jacko? Calm down. This is easy. Tracker lookout cleaner. See? Not rocket science. Tracker lookout cleaner. Really? They're gonna make it...
Coffee World staff. Hope they're not all monsters now. The photos have stickers on them.
can almost do the weapon upgrade I want. We have manuscript pages, which we should really read. Also, we are gonna play Life is Strange next week. Don't worry. Are we? Or are we playing it the week after? Probably the week after, since next week it is Star Rail and Alan Wake and The Devil in Me.
I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Ilmo. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Jaakko. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
In the gift shop. Okay, at least that is easy. I don't have to go away. But he said, tracker lookout cleaner. In the gift shop. It wouldn't be here, right? This is just our team. That's a tracker. Lookout. Cleaner. Set 1, 8, 6, maybe? Tracker is definitely lost and found. Cleaner is definitely the janitor. But who's the lookout? Security, maybe? So 1, 4, 6? There we go. The security is lookout.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker.
Why is
and
that
the Colt.
Oh, we gotta go through the entire park. I am expecting an entire ambush. Right this very minute. So, we go through here. I'm gonna ignore that workshop. I'm not even sure we can actually fully go there, but we're gonna ignore it. Okay, so I can go there, but I cannot go here. I hear them walking, and that one is gonna move. No? In the first one, they let me drive. Wait, really? By the time I walked around, they built an entire bridge to fix it? Is the town okay? So, Nakemans are still here. Although we didn't really explore much here.
Whew. Hot.
Seems harmless here.
Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is
bet.
amazing on my creaky old joints. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
The half deer, half man
Yes.
monsters? Oh, sure, I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself.
Yeah, no.
Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Well, just don't stay in there forever. That's not good for you. I could just go back home without, you know, I have the key. I can go there anytime. Since now they have a bridge. But maybe we want some action. We want some action, right? Lighthouse Trailer Park. Where does this road lead to? That road leads to nowhere. Although it does go to the Kalevala Night Workshop. Maybe for another time. Package. We have two roads. One leads to here and one leads to here. Well,
The page said I'd run into a cultist here.
right here.
On your Cho saga. Mayor Setter is not afraid of the rough questions.
We'd see it the moment we walk outside. Shoebox. Again, we have too much ammo. Okay. Well, 17 ammo is still a lot. That door is probably closed. Also, sound alerts are back to working. I fixed all of them.
It's in the rain.
Oh no, I know them. The old gods of Asgard.
Or take a bath. Ever again.
They're the old gods of Asgard.
Moonshine.
Or they just dumb.
Drink the moonshine, brother.
They are not cultists.
Don't look like cultists.
They're not cultists. I could use a brain.
Not helping. I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it.
The darkness is getting to him, and he knows it.
We're too old now.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time.
Ah.
Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels!
The rebel
Before
against.
it turns real.
Oh, I
Be part
know.
of that story.
These guys are not part of the
It's a
story. These guys are the.
Not the hell of it!
These guys rebel
These
against the
outcasts
dark
don't seem
presence.
affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do
They-
they know what's happening
Everybody
here?
else is affected by the
How do you
story,
know about the
but they're
story?
saying it's a lie.
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons.
The Andersons brothers. wait, from the first game, the old gods of Asgard. They're a band.
So good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin.
But they're crazy.
And this is your long lost Murfad, Thor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the All Father.
They're in their role way too much. They're just the old
as
gods
crazy
of
as
Asgard.
everyone else,
A band.
just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
Which trailer would it be though?
You have things to do, sweetie pie.
I do.
Don't want to keep you from your business.
Reeks of booze.
Oh.
Did
They
I
have
leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
They have pages. They've been reading pages. That's a bet.
Do you think we missed Dottie's show?
Addressed to me. From years ago.
Wait, this is hers? Are we already in
Wake
hers?
was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories.
Kinda was uplifting. Music for the soul.
Her
Everything
kid's
here reminds
bedroom.
me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal. My newfound
Local
relatives.
gold rounds.
Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carlyvala Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
A biker workshop. Well, we know exactly where that is. That's her girl drowning, but it's not real. It's just part of the story.
No.
It's just part of the story, woman. If you stop the story.
It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine.
No.
Fuck. She's at school. David.
I'll be right back. Fuck. So my pet is
I'm
getting
in the story and
places
it's coming
that
true.
she's not allowed to go to.
Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to
No,
stop
don't
this.
go.
That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay?
Woman,
Call
you're
me
getting
back
attacked.
as soon...
That's
Mulligan?
gun. Gun. Woman, gun.
Hey! Stay where you are.
Is this a boss fight?
Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here? Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Well, fucking hell. That worked. That worked very well on me. I hate sudden jump scares. Oh, you're leading me to the place. Okay, I'm not allowed to shoot them.
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Pastrami sandwich!
Safety here.
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Oh. Which means I have to be inside. Are we gonna go inside?
This one here. Donna's grandson wrote down instructions for me, but I can't for the life of me remember where I put them. You sure you're not up here?
Okay, we are. Going inside. Well, since that is giving light. Oh, that is just a light. But they are inside. Oh, scratch. They are preparing me for a fight, and I'm not liking it. We have first aid kit. We have 26 ammo, 50 shotgun shells, and 5 bolts. I'll start with this one. But since we're gonna have a boss fight, I'll get my shotgun. We found another page. Are we gonna read more pages?
Scratch stalked through the forest. A terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by his army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head. Waves roaring out of it to flock into a frenzy, filling him with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it to make his horrific ending story come true. The art was there. The clicker pushing across my threshold. A detonator sent out a tidal wave that spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The tape gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch and go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped the signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called on. Let the final defense commence.
Fuck.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Ring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked pastrami out of his windpipe. Opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. With the real domination. This was called a tree. Not one tree. A forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. A last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Right balls, fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up. Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. It felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskalas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing the line. Something
What
darted
about her
across the path
husband?
ahead. Too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon.
Which means her husband is
Her
not
eyes
in the
searched
picture
the
here.
woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local. A man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
We've seen this one.
What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers,
Sisu.
Sisu. These days, Sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Only the most tenacious stubbornly remained. Dug in. Parasites in the body of a terminal patient. Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskela brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough. Watery needed a miracle.
Alan
The end of
Wake.
the road was in sight. And it was coming fast.
Alan.
Sorry, we're at a Bright Falls blend. Anna apologized to the customers. I'll just grab some from the back. More coffee coming right up. She suggested they ride the percolator while they waited. She passed Ilmo at the Espresso Express. Big smile, Anna. Coffee world is all smiles. Anna nodded, smiled. She smiled until her face hurt. Anna stopped walking, realized she was standing next to the Huatari well. Must have zoned out, she thought. She was about to go, but something in the well caught her eye. A shadow shifting in the dark. Anna was overcome by vertigo. The world tilted, and then she was falling down, down, down into the shaft. The darkness opened up to swallow her.
Damn. So how big is that workshop?
That's a good deer.
We're gonna pet the little deer.
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Which means we gotta look for signs. Jacko also didn't know the code. Huh.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
That is a hefty lock that we cannot use. No. How do we get the combination? I guess there's no way to walk around. That has an 8 on it. I feel like that's important. That is a 10, no, past 10. Finding the code for the door could be difficult. But the game does say it's going to be inside the workshop. Or somewhere at the workshop. Oh, we found one. Arrow up and down. So there's one. Arrow up, down, with their points into each other. The last one will be around here. So we know it's likely gonna be in red paint somewhere. What if the last one is outside? I'm sorry, Chad. I don't see the last one. I am completely clueless. It has to be somewhere in the workshop and most likely inside. Really? I'm that blind. We found it. We found it. Was right next to each other. Well,
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even? There's a basement.
oh no, a basement. What would I do?
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy. That's it.
That is our forest. The light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk. It's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're gonna cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It will be like a ritual. This is gonna work. I mean, that's how it worked in the original. We had to replace the witch's heart with the light switch and then turn it on. I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count. Locked and loaded and ready to go.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed. The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders. This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
Oh, I can read all of these. The ritual for Taken. Surround the target, subdue them, use a hammer or other blunt object. Restrain them, carve out their heart, recite the words. Put the clicker into their chest. Flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember floodlights or tripods. We need to see what we're doing. Always work in pairs. So is that to kill Taken or to make Taken? Whoever has been sabotaging Lake House equipment, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the fats down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off, stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grandmaster. So there's a Grandmaster to the entire cult, which is, you know, a scratch. I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So... he became a Taken. Wait. What if the cult isn't trying to make Taken? What if the cult is against the Taken? You have the Taken and the cult. The cult is trying to stop the witch. What if they're actually working for Alan? Oh, what if the cult is working for Alan and the Taken are working for Scratch? We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better. I feel like, yeah, I have a feeling.
This is one weird cult.
You are right. These sneaky fuckers are watching us, and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the Call of the Tree shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation Unit recommends the Cult of the Tree to be kept under permanent surveillance, with preparations made for the group arrest and seizure of assets. See file 85211027 for a full report and recommended action, summary and full report to be forwarded to Mr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the Cauldron Lake research site, as both operate in a shared area. Addendum. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance. No rest due to prioritization of resources. Yeah, I feel like they're not that bad, maybe. Maybe that's just me, but I can read it. Drug-fueled scribbles on the origin of the cult triangle symbol.
Nope. Sure.
Well, cult symbol source completed. No detailing the steps of the cult ritual.
That's not right.
No mention of writing in cult ritual sign. Cultist note admonishing members sabotaging FBC equipment.
Think.
Nightingale, only victim to become a monster. Why?
Oh.
Photo of Thor and Odin with the cultists. we go. But where does this go? I did that before. What kind of cult? Members are regular folk. Locals is organized with dedicated symbols. Attire have no deeper meaning. Cult symbol inspired by FBC logo. Also drugs. Not fantasies, no or fanatics, no signs of indoctrination. Massive group of enthusiast sociopaths. Well, not writing related, but not part of the cult ritual. Story manipulating the cult, scratch involved.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Wow. Wix clicker in cult possession somewhere in Watery. Trailer significant somehow. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, good place to start. He thinks I owned a trailer here. Weird key to my trailer at Coffee World. Got the key, but Coffee World staff are all taken. What the fuck? Even a screwdriver can be a key if you try hard enough. Safe combo. Ilmo likes to get creative. Safe combo based off of clues in a gift shop.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
You say that, but damn, we have so many pages, so many clues. Lunchbox found in Bright Falls Park.
That's not right.
Nursery rhymes. Rhymes found. Mustal used to solve a rhyme puzzle.
Nope.
Hi, Baz. So we haven't found much in Bright Falls yet, but honestly, well, now we have the screwdriver. That shouldn't be too hard.
Wake says the story will change reality around
Yeah.
us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Well, that's what we're about to find out. Which parts are false, which, if any, are real? Odin claims he is my granduncle and that Thor is my grandfather. Mom never talked about her family. Well, Ilmo owned a trailer park where I supposedly lived, calls me his funniest resident. Even got mail here.
No. Logan's not dead.
Well, you say that, but maybe she is dead. So we've done all we can do here. We're gonna quickly look at the map. So we are currently here. There's a cult stash inside. We now have a map of every location with every cult stash. That is honestly kind of amazing. Because I want to visit every single one of them. Also, I need bolt cutters. We are prepared, people. We have guns.
A creepy basement. Shit.
Hey! Freeze!
That's the clicker.
Wait, they disappeared? What if this is a fake clicker? What if it's a fake one? And this one is actually made from darkness? We're about to shoot people.
No! They took it!
They're playing with me. I was so close.
There's a paper.
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here. Like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside. Waiting. And a parade float is the key.
Well, the parade float is right here. Well. Hi, Nitro. We're about to have a big battle. Run, run. I shouldn't control.
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
Well, right here. There goes a lot of batteries, but another note.
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap.
So
Here, it's the parade float.
the parade float.
But it's incomplete.
So Deerfest is a ritual. Wait, Deerfest is the ritual to get into the overlap?
So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed.
Well, I think we just killed someone.
Gift shop. Easy. Espresso Express. Got it. Fair Trade Fun Zone. I can't make out what it says.
We can't, but there should be a dead person here. I mean, there was a dead person here. Because they can disappear after they're dead. Okay. Investigation in her trailer. Well, we're gonna do that.
Is this the parade float the page mentioned? This is one disturbing parade float.
Butchered his victims with his Puko knife. So it said that there is a stash rider.
Another cult box.
What hides behind the smile? Thank you, ma'am. No, don't claim to second or third. Although I am gonna work on one where once you claim first, first becomes second, and second becomes third. So you can only claim one of them. Hydrate. I'll hydrate. How are you doing, ma'am? A stretch. Wow, that's a lot of redeems. And stretches. I feel imposter check. While you suffer at work, well, my pet is currently walking right over my pedal. My pet is being a menace. Yeah, you can hear her. Yeah, I'm sorry. Her scratchy toes are very scratchy. She is my cutest dragon. I should create a pet cam, honestly.
I guess a toy knife will do.
I did say we should get that knife. I said it last stream. I said that knife is gonna be important. No need for a scream. Ow. Are you having too many points, Mim? I hope work isn't too bad for you today. Are you using all of it? Well, why use all of it though? You can always save for another stream. I'm streaming again tomorrow.
No power. Must be a fuse box around here somewhere.
A fuse box. We're gonna fix a generator.
The fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it.
Skill check? Well, skill issue. I have a fuse though. But I guess not every fuse works in every... Do I need another one? I need another one, don't I? I have Dead by Daylight flashbacks. But I can say this one is a bit less scary. Honestly. I just hydrated.
There's your knife.
So we need more items. So we got the knife. The motor control circuit board is in Coffee World Espresso Express. But for that I still gotta make it spin. Then the cassette tape in Coffee World Fair Trade Fun Zone. I mean, I have far more than a knife. I have a pistol. I have a shotgun. I have... Stop flashing. No, no, no. Is it telling me I've used up all my save points here? Oh, I hate this. I need that light to keep me safe. Okay, now we need that fun stuff. Oops. Fair trade fun zone. Okay.
Thank God.
Hi, Tankan. Tankan, if you... I know you mostly speak French. If you wanna speak French to me in a way that I can read it, do use !TR and then your message, and then it will be translated into English for me. No. It should normally work, but somehow it didn't work. Ah. Yeah, it should normally work. Also, my bots seem to have crashed for a reason. There's still a buggy code somewhere. But, well, I cannot read chat right now. Give me a moment and I can read it again. There we go. See, isn't that nice? Wait, huh? Bot, are you okay? Huh? Wait, huh? Now I'm very curious. Why did it go for different languages? Huh. I shall look into that later. It makes no sense how it goes to different languages. I've set it up so it should only go to English. Oh, hi. It makes no sense. Oh, I know Nitro, but it's just making no sense. It's always been working perfectly. I guess I have another little test for tonight to do? Possibly. Yeah. I won't deny that, Mim. I will not deny that. Like her TTS yesterday. Now it only asked me to look for one fuse. I had one fuse, and then it told me it's in use. Bye, tank gun. I have the fuse right here. Did I break the game? Please tell me I didn't break the game. I also can't remember how I found that fuse.
That must be the circuit board I need for the float. How do I get down there?
Oh, okay. It actually has to move. And once it moves, I can... there should be a fuse somewhere on the workshop.
Jason! Jason!
Jason!
Some creepy laughing for atmosphere?
You know, we're gonna use the power of the internet.
A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso Express working.
I'm getting so many DMs. They're all from Mim. I'm getting spammed by Mim. Which she's totally allowed to do, by the way. So after this one, the last one we need is a mask. Also, if you haven't watched Mim yet, you should watch Mim. No.
There we go. Now I just need to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
Yeah. I'm just recommending people to watch you. Who should be streaming more than you have for the last couple weeks. Not gonna lie. Oh no.
Shit! Good thing no one was writing that.
Oh, I'm not escaping. Yeah, that's dangerous. Please do not put your kids in there.
Lumber mill.
Two? They both came out of the well. Well.
A little something to get those arms moving.
Now all I need is a mask.
How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't?
I don't know. Where would that mask be? Whoever had to record that had a whole lot of fun. This is a creepy room.
Atakan is upstairs. This was a trap.
We have manuscript pages.
Ilmo stood in front of the parade float, turned dramatically to his crew. Now, imagine the murderer's arms moving. Stab,
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 stab.
and then Naki laughing. Everyone at Deerfest always plays it safe, not us. This monument to Watery's history, this work of art will sweep this year's awards.
They're
The
crazy.
overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
Saga's fight.
Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready. You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her.
Well, I think we killed the monster in a single hit.
Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk.
Yeah.
The thrill of domination. Not one tree. A forest. The word. A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
Terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton. Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them. Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale.
But I still need a mask. I have all but the mask. Oh, we have more. Ooh.
I already took care of all this.
Parade float needs, character needs a mask, a knife. The haunting laughter of the well. And a knife.
The float killer isn't wearing a mask. Maybe he needs one. Is missing a soundtrack? Should the characters be moving? I figured out what the float is missing.
Or maybe the mask is no longer needed.
No. The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the Musco mask is.
So where's the mask?
Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master. Moose steak is never a mistake. Just get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know. Where is the mask?
We didn't bleach it. We'll bow to him. The maw of the crumbling well. Show the bitch who's boss.
There we
The
go.
moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
It's creepy, but I love it. But now we gotta go back.
I saw something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World. I know the moose skull will be there.
I'm getting my shotgun. I do not trust that well. Woman, stay away from the well, please.
Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
think our big fight is gonna happen inside.
And finally, the moose skull. Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker.
Amazing sound, by the way. I could go there. But I can also be very, very smart. And be like, you know. Be safe a little bit. How are my items doing? I have literally one slot left. I think I have enough ammo for anything that comes my way. How did you get down here?
What the hell? Where am I?
Is this door gonna burst open? It is. It's gonna burst open. Oh, we're here. We're here at the sauna.
Mulligan and Thornton in the wreckage of the morgue. Shadows on their faces. Thornton did his best woman's voice. I'm a stuck-up FBI bitch.
Wow,
I make a
hey.
big fucking mess and get these dumb backwater cops to clean it up. Thornton turned to his partner. These government motherfuckers. Next time, Mulligan, I'll tell her. You got no clue. You let your own kid drown. You're a fucking fraud. Mulligan leered. Pinning the murder on the Bookers would have fixed this whole goddamn mess. But their kind always sticks together. I reckon we should show the bitch who's boss, Thornton. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton. Inside them, they grinned.
Well, they may grin only for a little bit before I kill them. Mim, you played the first one, right?
You're a fucking fraud. Inside you. His dark past.
I don't like pastrami.
It's cold. I'm tired.
Logan?
No.
Logan!
No. Woman.
I'm here!
It's fake. It's part of the story.
Logan!
Woman, it's not real. Don't go. You told yourself don't trust the story. So literally cannot see where I'm going.
The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker.
Anderson, tricked. He has it now.
Wake? I saw him this way in the other overlap.
Yeah, he's telling you stuff. He has it.
It's a loop. Just like before.
Scratch has the clicker. And we're all fucked. Life is gonna end. I saw that. We all saw that, right, Chad? Also, look at my ammo. This is kind of insane.
This is a nightmare.
Yep.
I can't get through that. I need to look for another way through.
Those jump scares really work for me. They're giving me ammo just before the fight. Well, so much for your Dermas. So much for me conserving my battery. battery.
Okay.
One more time in the well. It's very bloody here.
Still trapped. The human.
Trapped how? What does that mean?
Music, please stop. Thank you. We have a new page, and we're gonna read more.
Ilma Koskela stood in front of the small gathering of Coffee World employees and bikers. He read from a piece of paper. Mocha was a wonderful moose who deserves a place of honor in the Hall of the Calavella Knights. His skull will become the crown of the Grand Master, the dead brought back to life. There was polite applause. After the service, Ilmo had the body hauled off to be turned into moose steaks. Mulligan and Thornton were told to get the head cleaned. They both grabbed an antler. What the hell, Thornton? I got it, Mulligan. They brought the skull into the workshop to boil it and bleach it. They grumbled. Wanted to just get it fucking done. It was just a stupid animal. But I guess moose steak is never a mistake, huh?
I love that joke, but yo, just shot me. Oh fuck.
Stop it.
Fuck this point. Woman, you don't have time to heal with that. so bad. Fucking hell.
Next time they won't be coming back.
Oh, I hate always destroy the
Show the bitch who's boss!
Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh my god.
Saga Anderson.
Holy
listen.
fuck.
Wake?
Holy fuck.
I've been tricked. Scratch wrote. I tried to fix the story, but has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch.
We're making progress. I wrote to be the story's hero. Save her family. Save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, you know it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did you put my family in the horror story? I keep seeing him in overlaps, but he's already out.
Is he really out though?
Are these visions coming from the past, when he was still trapped in the dark place? I have the clicker. I can stop this nightmare.
That was quite an intense fight. That did not go as planned. But I'm also happy we passed it.
I hear your tears at night as I hear the storm howling, losing my child, taken by the tide. Nowhere to hide, I don't know. Broken bonds, broken souls.
Broken bones.
Baby, you know how it goes. Blood stains on the phone. Hear it calling home, but there's no one home. If I'm a superhero, then where the hell did I go? When you needed me most, I was lost like a ghost. Nothing but a story told. If I'm a superhero.
Okay. I'm not gonna stream for that much longer, but I think the last part we're gonna do is explore Watery and Bright Falls and use our screwdriver wherever we can.
But fuck it, I'll keep on trying.
Wake said he could use the clicker to undo the horror story. I need to get back to Bright Falls, to Casey and Wake. I should check in with Casey.
They come here now? there's a new area here.
I
that we-
need bolt cutters.
Or, you know, for today, we're gonna explore the trailer park.
Come on, Casey. No answer. David. Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David, can you call me back, please? It's urgent. Please. Why isn't David answering?
Why is nobody
Is
answering?
Logan all right? How does this all work? Has the horror story already gotten her? Wake should know.
I know, the game is telling me, hey, you could use the janitor bucket.
Let him go. I should look around. See where Logan was hiding.
It hurts, doesn't it? Yeah, this is gonna be the last place we're gonna fully explore and then continuing the story. Sadly, only next week.
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's
Poor
me,
thing.
your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade clothes. Clothes created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club, winners of last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team, and you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float design. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, retro floats, floats shaped
House
like
one
laser
connected
can
or
television.
searched. Then we have my house, which we searched through. Did we? It tells me there are 3 more locations inside.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
With your bare hands, I mean, I thought you
Another
had human
locked
hands.
box.
We have no key for that one. That one is also locked, but not for long. There's a key.
Must be locked from the other side.
Is that another? They're giving us 0 items in most places. That is kind of mean. But I know exactly what's gonna be nearby.
Another rhyme.
What's the rhyme? The old fisherman had great luck. His catch at sea was beyond belief, but the hungry guest found relief in the fisherman's bountiful truck. No, we need a different. The fisherman requires a different kind of item. The old fisherman had great luck. His catch at sea was beyond belief, but the hungry guest found relief. I feel like I'm missing whatever. found it in the old fisherman's truck. Will probably live in here. That's their boat. This is their fishing hut. Or their home. And the actual fishing boat is right here. So, the old fisherman had great luck. His catch at sea was beyond belief. But the hungry guest found relief in the fisherman's bountiful truck. So we're talking about a bear?
That's it. Okay, then.
What changed? Damn, that shotgun is powerful, but
A charm.
Amusement park!
I'm loving the shotgun. There's another person.
Bastard!
That should hurt even more. You know, if you have a little itch, please don't use a shotgun. Shotguns are very bad for you. There's a conversation here? How? How is there a conversation there? Oh, there was with those people, but they're already gone. Game. These people have left. And there's one more clue in my house. A cult stash. Did I miss that? No, I must not have missed that, right? And right. We have no key for that yet. Doesn't mean we won't find one next stream. Okay. I haven't used those yet. So next stream, once we get back to I was gonna say next stream. When we return to Bright Falls, I'm gonna switch to Alan Wake. As in, I'll be switching to Mr. Wake and continue his story. But for today, I feel like we've made, a little bit of progress. We got deeper. We had an intense fight. We technically finished another part of the chapter. We have our crossbow. We have our screwdriver. We have the clicker now, which is basically a major plot point. But I want to show next stream what happens when we show Alan the clicker, because that feels like, a major turning point in the story. I also have no clue how many chapters this game has, because we have chapters for both Anderson and Alan Wake. But I'll be back tomorrow with some Star Rail. We're gonna finally... It's been over half a year since I've actually played, but we're gonna continue the story. We're gonna get back into Star Rail. I kind of miss it. I also want to continue the story. I've heard that the new area is a lot like the Elysian Realm. I hope it doesn't disappoint me. But I see you all tomorrow after work, and I wish you all a good night. And sweet dreams, chat. Sleep well.